Hi, today is Saturday, April 29th, 2017, and this is a Swede Speaks. And, we have to talk about last week in Sweden. So let's get started. Starting on last Sunday, April 23rd, an ICA store. ICA is a big chain in Sweden, and they are all over the country. And one of these stores in Sätra, which is a part of the city of Gävle, has been attacked by youth gangs who have been vandalizing the store. And some regular customers are now helping to guard the store. There has been a wave of burglaries in Älmhult, a small municipality in Småland, pretty south in Sweden. It also happens to be the home of the first IKEA store. Villagers patrolled the villages themselves on the night between Saturday and Sunday, April 23rd. And also on last Sunday, Sweden's government and the opposition parties agreed to bolster anti-terror measures. Let's see what happens with that. It's a good start. On that, on Tuesday, April 25th, the leadership of the Green Party wants softer rules on asylum. Yeah, they're at it again. The three men who were involved in the rape in Uppsala, the one that was live streamed on Facebook a few months ago, they have now been sentenced. Two of them have been sentenced for rape, and one of them for severe defamation. All of them were sentenced to prison, 1 year, 2 years and 4 months, and 6 months respectively. Two of these guys are Afghan citizens, and they are not deported. The prosecutor requested that, but the chief prosecutor retracted the request. Yeah, they are crazy in Sweden. What can I say? Saudi Arabia were elected members of the United Nations Council on Women's Rights. The Swedish government refuses to say how they voted on the issue. On Wednesday, April 26th, a woman was denied a job as a traffic assistant as SAS, the Scandinavian Airline Systems, the big airline, you know, because she is wearing a headscarf and she refuses to. Well, she demands the right to wear a headscarf at her job, so they are not hiring her. On Thursday, April 27th, Victoria Cavesa, one of the two leaders of Feministiskt Initiativ, the Feminist Initiative, a political party outside of parliament but inside of the European Parliament, and she is also a gender researcher, although I think most of that research is just pseudoscience. But anyway, she has been reported to the police for plagiarism. The party says that she has their full support and trust. Well, who is surprised? I'm not. Store owners, inhabitants and politicians in Sätra, in southern Stockholm, demands municipal security guards. They have experienced an increased rate of robberies, thefts and shopliftings in the area. The Swedish government wants to give the police the right to check workplaces where there is a high risk of illegal aliens working. Today, you need a suspicion of crime to do that. The chief of Sweden's National Border Police welcomes the proposition. So it seems they are doing something right now, but I won't hold my breath. I wait for the policies to be implemented. Just saying. Yesterday, Friday, April 28th, a man was shot on an open street in Älvängen outside of Gothenburg, and he was taken care of by emergency ward in Kungälv, also close to Gothenburg. And the Green Party are at it again. The party committee, the leadership of the party, they want to repeal identity and border controls at the Danish-Swedish border. Well, as I mentioned in some other videos, the Danes want to have stricter border controls towards Sweden. That's probably wise of them. And a suspected kidnapper in Malmö was shot by the police when they freed the woman that was kidnapped by this man. That was what was suspected at least. And he has been arrested and brought to a hospital. So, how about today? Saturday, April 29th, 2017. Erik Widstrand, chief of the operative unit of the Stockholm police, says that there will be more terror in Stockholm. He says this is the new normal. Sadly, he is probably right. I hope he's wrong, and I am afraid he is right. In a recent poll that was published today, the Social Democrats increase and the Green Party are decreasing, and they are decreasing down to 3%. So if there would be a parliamentary election in Sweden today, they would be out of parliament. I sincerely hope that they will fall out of parliament in the next election, which is next year. We'll see. And speaking of party politics, the Liberal Party of Sweden now wants to allow personal use of drugs, well, of narcotic drugs. That sounds like a bad decision to me. I hope that won't pass all the way through Parliament, but we'll see. So this is what's been going on this week in Sweden, and this is of course just I picked a few stories because, well, the list of stories I had it's just getting too long. So I have to pick the stories I find the most interesting, and that's what I did. So that's some of the things that went on in Sweden this week. I intend to make a new video next week about what's been going on, well, what goes on next week in Sweden. So look out for that next Saturday. And that's all I have to say about this right now. I would like to thank the people who are supporting this channel. Through prayers, through Patreon, through PayPal, it's all greatly appreciated. And if you like this channel, please subscribe so you don't miss anything. Please share my videos on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. If you got something to say, feel free to comment. And if you like this video, please like it. And I would also like to encourage you to support this channel. And I will include all the necessary information in the information box below. This is A Swede Speaks.